Well, hello YouTube. So the other day I had a revelation. I'm getting old. So what do people do when they feel old? They look back at things. Okay, that's enough of that. What year were you born? 1995. Do you have any pictures of yourself from when you were younger? Of course. Show them. Here you go. What TV shows did you grow up watching? Okay, so I was big on Hey Arnold, Pokemon, Rugrats, Scooby-Doo, Batman the Animated Series, Sailor Moon, Captain Planet, Power Rangers, and Pokemon. What did you want to be when you grow up? An ice cream man. Do you still want to be that? Nope. Show a video of yourself from when you were younger.
Cranky! The bad guy hits the Power Ranger. The bad guy is almost dead. Power Ranger leaps into action and runs away. Fear not.
Shocking, I know. What were your favorite toys to play with? Well, like I said, I was a Power Rangers person, and I also was super big on dinosaurs, but Godzilla in particular. What is the most embarrassing thing that you can remember doing? I don't really know how to say this, so I'm just gonna come out with it. I peed myself in first grade. So my class and I were watching the first Harry Potter movie, and it was dark, and I didn't want to ask, and it just needed to come out, and it did, and I never said anything until now, and I don't know if my teacher ever found out, or if anyone even knew it was pee, because I remember at some point someone said it was apple juice, and children, that was not apple juice. I was an angel. Read something you wrote when you were in kindergarten. So I don't know if this is from kindergarten or not, but this is something I made for my mom when I was like a lot younger, and you could tell because I said, my mom is so special, she is good, I love her, she buys Pokemon cards, my mom is nice. I had a fascination with ducks, and I even made this one purple and green. And strangely, God is in the corner and he looks like the Grim Reaper. 3 songs you love to listen to as a child.
The fact that everyone can see these scars. What I want you to want, what I want you to feel. But it's like no matter what I do, I can't convince you to just believe this is real. So
what was one funny thing you dressed up as for Halloween when you were younger? It's not exactly funny, but I was Winnie-the-Pooh at one point. I even still have the costume, and yes, I have tried putting it on. Tell a funny story of something you remember happening when you were younger. So when Blockbuster was still a thing, my family and I would rent movies there all the time. And for the store I went to, they had a drop-off box right outside the door, so I didn't even have to go inside to return it. So once when I was like 7 or 8, my sisters and I went to go drop off some movies, and I left the car, and I put the DVDs into the bin, I turn around, and guess what? They left me. So I was like... So I go into the Blockbuster and then I ask them, can I use your phone because my sisters left me here? And thank God I remember their cell phone numbers at the time. So I call them up and I'm like, you left me! They didn't even realize I wasn't in the car with them when they left. So they came back around and they picked me up and they told me never to tell my parents. And that's the story of how I got left behind at Blockbuster. Are there any special things you've kept from when you were a child? Special thing that I have kept with me is first camera. This camera has gone through hell. I've dropped it so many times. I have leaky ass batteries, like, I don't know if, can you see that? There you go. My selfie game was on point before the selfie even existed. But yeah, this is where it all started. What was something weird you used to do as a child? I used to not wear pants around the house, even when people were over. And I have pictures of that I'm not gonna show you. What was something weird you remember that happened to you when you were younger? So demanding, but okay. So in 3rd grade, I was riding the bus, and I was just minding my own business, and one of the 8th graders came up to the seat right next to me, stared me blank into the eyes, and then before I knew it, he just kissed me. And I was like, I had no idea what was going on, and I was so confused, and then he went right back to his chair in the back, and we found out that it was a dare by his classmates, and we're just like, oh, okay. But at the time, it was strange. How is the world different now from how it was when you were a child? Segueing from the last one, my world is at least more like tolerant and accepting, I guess. Like, for example, I would have to say the world took Bruce Jenner's transformation to Caitlyn Jenner pretty well, versus if that happened when I was like in 3rd grade, people would be like rioting. Technology got pretty advanced. When I was in 3rd grade, I was playing handheld games with my friends, and we were just so happy and excited to get like those link adapters with the wires, not even the wireless ones. We were just so excited about that. Versus now you have like the Oculus Rift for virtual reality, and I'm just like, feel like I just made a wind tunnel effect and I can hear it. But yeah, that's it for this week's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel because I make videos every Monday, and I've been doing pretty well this summer. So yeah, go do that. Leave a comment down below. What should I do next? Because I don't know. And have a great week, and I'll see you next week. Bye. This wasn't gonna reach.